204 competition. This file in the score list actually record the scores of the contestant from each country, and we will average of those scores and the ranking. And of course, later we will select the printing, header, and the footer again. Okay, let's start the first question. The first question, we will change all this 7 score. We like multiply this score by 10. Okay, so how we multiply by 10? Of course, we can use a formula. We can buy other cell. For example, maybe here. I will place in my cursor in another cell and give the formula and use the E2 times 10. Then you got a new value, and the other will be the same. So I will drag to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have a 7 score. Then drag down. Okay, that's a value with times 10, and then next we need to copy this value back to the original place. So I will right click and say I want copy, and then back to the C2. You can paste, but when you paste, the formula will come in here, and he will looking for the other columns value, so it's not correct. We need to just paste a value, don't paste the formula. So I will select this value and click it. Then you will see here, that's a value we already passed here. And look, we don't have any formula. And then we need to back to the original place. I need to delete it. Okay, so we finished the first question. Next, we like finish this column average. But this is a non-normal average. We like remove the lowest and the highest score. So only here we have a 7 score, and after we get rid of the lowest and highest, actually we have a 5 score, and we will get the average from this 5 score. Okay, so how we did this? First, we'll sum over this 7 score, then minus the maximum and minus minima. Then that would be only the 5 score left there. Okay, let's try. First, I will use a summation. And the area, the range will be start from the E2 to K2. Then I will minus the maximum, the highest. The range will be the same. And minus the lowest, that means the minimum. From here to here. Okay, then that would be the summation for the 5 score left there. After you remove the lowest and the highest. And how we get the average divided by 5. Okay, so I will back to the formula bar and give another pair of the bracket and then divided by 5. And after this, we like have use this one. The question say we need to use a round. The average score to the 2 decimal place. I need a 2 decimal place. I need to use a round function. So I will back to the formula bar and type round. And after you type round, you need one more bracket here. Okay. And round, you need in this function you need 2 parameters. First is a number. That means data you want round. And the next would be how many decimal. And here you need one more comma and 2 decimal. The question say we need 2 decimal. Okay. But maybe it's not 2 decimal because it's divided by 5. Then maybe 1 decimal enough. But Here the question still asks we set up the format of the cell as a 2 decimal. So if you still cannot see the 2 decimal, you can use in the home tab number. Here I can decrease the decimal or increase the decimal. Okay, if I click the increase the decimal, then you got the 2 decimal. And the other will be the same, so double click here. And then look, all have a 2 decimal. Okay, that's average. And the third question, we like to discuss about the rank. Here we like ranking over the contestant. And we will use a function rank equal and the column average score for ranking. Okay, and let's try. So here we need to use a function is a rank equal. Alright, I will place the cursor here and looking for the ranking and choose the rank equal. The rank equal, you need at least 2 parameters. First is which number you use to compare to others. And the question say we will use here average score to ranking. Okay, so first number of course is average for this contestant. Alright, and next will be the reference range, okay, which the area you want to compare to. Of course, I will compare to all the others. So I will highlight from here to the last one. Okay, this is the range, but this range after later you need to copy down all this cell, and this range should be the fixed, don't move. So you can press F4. It should be the absolute. Okay, I will use my average to compare the others, and the others, the last actually the order you don't need to type because it's in a descending. Alright, so just see it. And that's a ranking. Double click and you finish all the ranking. But here the questions say we need a custom number for may appear the top 50. That means in this ranking I don't like to see all the ranking. If their ranking is at the top 50, include the 50, then you will show me. For example, you can show me the 9, you can show me the 17. I don't want to see the 191. Okay, you need to use a number format, so you cannot use a conditional format. Okay, so I will come back here and already highlight this and go get inside the number and the number format. And we will use a custom to format this. And then come here to choose a 0. 0 means it's a number. Just like here, I have a bracket for the red. That means you want to show this number in the red color. And here in front of the number, you can give me a pair of the bracket and give the criteria. Say you want to show up only the top 50. So the bracket and less than or equal to 50. Another bracket. And don't forget you need to give me the semicolon after this. And that means, okay, here the criteria I need want to show up the number they are less than or 50. Okay, I will click it. And look, only the top 50 will left here and the other disappear. Now we already have an average and a ranking, so we like hide some column. The question for say we need to hide the column from the E to K. Okay, so we will highlight the E column to K column. That means this 7 score. And how we hide it? Go back to the Home tab in the cell format. Look here, I have a hide and unhide. And now I want to hide this column. So look, A, B, C, D, and L. So we cannot see the other column. Now we hide the column E to K. And the number 5, we like apply the table style for this area from the A1 to M311. This table style is a medial term. Then you need to name this table to be the score. Okay. Actually, you don't need to highlight the orange. You just place your cursor inside any place you like and go back to the Home tab and style the format as a table. It's a medial 10, so I think this one. Yeah, table style medium 10. Okay. Then he will highlight the all rank from the A1 to M311. Correct. And your table has header. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So that's a table. And after you format this to be a table, and of course we have a table tool. And in the table tool here, a property, you need to change this table name to be the score. Okay. So we finish this table. And number 6, we like to set up some printing. For example, the margin, the header, footer, and repeat the first row. Okay, so we're back to the file. You need to go back to the page layout and get inside the page setup and dialog for this page setup. Okay, and in the first label page, we don't need to do anything. You don't want to change something, but margin, we like to change our margin. Here, the margin, top margin will be the 2.5, and you need to center horizontally on this page. Okay, the top margin here, so I will change this to 2.5, and you need to check this one, center on page. It should be the horizontally. Look at this. Original is a left alignment. After you check it, the horizontally will be at the center. On the header and the footer, and the header here, we like our header. It's a computer skill foundation. It's a text. You need to insert this at the center section. Okay, so I will choose a header, custom header, and place my cursor in the center, and just type computer skill foundation. Don't miss type, and this one you need to set up his fonts. It's black. I think that's a real black. Okay, and the size is 12. Okay, this one is for the text format. So you need to choose a real black. And the font size is 12. That means this one. Okay, you will see that's a little difference here. Okay, so that's a header, and the footer. Footer we need a page number. Okay, let's find out. Maybe inside this list we already have like this one. We have this one, page 1 of the total page. We can use this and then change it. Okay, and later we will modify this. First is a page. Yeah, that's it. And the space, here we have a space. And then your page number. But it's not off, so you need to change this off to the slash. Alright, and one more space here. In front of the slash and after the slash, you need one space and the pages. Yeah, that's it. Let's look at this. Yeah, page 1/1. Okay, that's what we need. And then last one, we need the first row to be the title area. Okay, so come back to the sheet here, and you need to select the print title. Rows to repeat at the top will be the first one. Okay, I'll press cursor here and I'll select the first row and to be the title. Okay, and after I set up this, if you like, you can preview this. we can enlarge it. Look at this one. This is the header. Drag down. I have a footer. Okay, and next page, now I have a 7 page. And next page, page 2/7, still have a title. That's because we repeat it. Okay, and 3. Alright. That's we finished the 6th question. The last question is for another worksheet. It's a country code. So I will click the country code. Here we have a column for the country code and a column for the country name. And we like to count how many people here from this country for the all contestant. So we will use count if to calculate the number from the different country. Okay, count if, that means you want count and only in some condition. Okay, so I will use a equal sign and count this one. Count if will have 2 parameters. First is your range where you want to count, and then would be your criteria what you want. Alright, so I will count from the of course not here. It should be from the score list, and all this contestant, and then you will highlight all this country or maybe country code. Depend on either two. Okay, you can choose country code or you can choose a country. Right now I will choose a country code, and this will be from here to here. Okay, then I will back to that's the first parameter, and I'll back to the country code. So I'm looking for our range would be from the score and this country code, and my criteria would be this one. If this range is country code is Australia AUS, and you will count how many people are here. Okay, so my criteria would be use this one. Okay, so I got the 25 people from the AUS, and then the other will be the same. You can double click. So we finished the question.